Hey everyone, Melissa here. Welcome to my channel if you are new here, or welcome back. So we are here on day 5 of our 30-day yoga journey called Inward. And today is all about centering the mind. That is our theme for today. So we're going to do some more physical asana practices, and we're going to weave in a mantra today called Soham, which means I am that and that I am, which I'll share a little bit more once we're in the practice. So we'll really allow ourselves to anchor the mind into something so that we can center and focus and just bring forth more clarity and presence. So we'll finish the practice in some pranayama, some breath work to balance both hemispheres of the brain and to really drop in and finish in resting in the vibration of Soham. So get into something comfortable and let's get this practice started. Let's begin in a comfortable seated position. So go ahead and elevate your hips if that is what will make your hips feel more at ease and allow you to sit with a tall spine. Make any adjustments. Sit up tall, shoulders down and back. Relax your elbows. Your palms could just rest on your thighs. And as you get settled, I'll just share a little bit about what we're going to be working with today. So as this practice the theme is around centering the mind, we want to center the mind around a focus point. And we often do that with the breath, which is a beautiful way to anchor the mind and bring in clarity and presence. For this practice today, we are going to work with a mantra called Soham. In Sanskrit, Soham means I am that, and that I am. So what this means is that, yes, I am an individual, I am a human being, and I am also one with the infinite field, the infinite consciousness. I am one with everything. I am the drop, and I am also the ocean. So it's a beautiful mantra to help us bring balance and focus and to start to dissolve the dualities. And so we'll work with this mantra to bring in focus, and then we'll finish the practice with a Soham meditation. So sitting up nice and tall, just to give you a little context of what Soham is. Close down your eyes or just soften the gaze, and we'll just center in, anchor in, welcome ourselves to our mats. And we'll just take one clearing, cleansing breath here just to clear the space and start and begin our practice. So exhale your breath through your nose. Take a nice big inhale through your nose. Let your belly and chest fill up. And a big exhale out through the mouth. Release, let it go. All the air goes out. Close your mouth. And then start to shift your breathing in and out through both nostrils. And we're setting the intention here to make the breath nice and smooth and even. Feeling the belly softly rise as you inhale, and feel the belly softly pull in as you exhale. Now we'll just start to weave in this mantra, Soham, to anchor in our awareness. We'll also bring this into our asana practice in a little bit. So on your next inhalation, as you breathe in, just internally to yourself, or if you want, you can actually say it out loud. When you breathe in next, you're going to breathe in to the word so, and you can do this internally or externally. And then when you exhale, the word hum. So continue like that. When you inhale, it's the word so, dragged out. And then when you exhale, it's the word hum, all the way down. So you're syncing the mantra with your breath. So just keep going like this. Just follow the flow of your inhalation and exhalation to the mantra of Soham. And just invite in a couple more rounds like this, just allowing your mind to settle and anchor in and center in into this mantra. Okay, now release the mantra, whether you're saying it externally or internally. Just come back to your breath. And then we'll revisit this mantra in a little bit during our asana practice, and then again during our meditation. So staying anchored here in your breath, you can gently open your eyes if you haven't already, and we'll start to bring in some movement, do a little warm up. So we'll come off of our props, have your prop up towards the top of the mat, and we'll come into child's pose. So have your toes touch and your knees come out wide. And walk your hands forward. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose. Let your belly soften. And if your elbows are bent here, just start to walk the hands farther away from you, planting the palms onto the mat. And just energize your arms here as you root the sit bones down towards your heels. And then on your next inhalation, you're going to shift forward into tabletop position. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Exhale here. And we'll move through a little variation here, a little flow to warm things up. So take an inhale here to prepare. And then as you exhale, shift your hips back towards your heels. Inhale, shift forward back to tabletop position, tuck your toes underneath. Exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. So we'll flow like this. Inhale, lift your heels, gently place your knees back down, point your toes. Exhale, bring your hips back to your heels. Inhale, come forward into tabletop, tuck your toes under. Exhale, push up and back, downward facing. Inhale, lift your heels, place your knees down, tabletop. And exhale, point your toes, bring your hips back to your heels. Inhale, shift forward into tabletop, tuck your toes under. And exhale, shift up and back, downward facing dog. Pause here. Continue to breathe. Push down through all 10 knuckles. Sit bones reach up and back. You can pedal out your legs here if you'd like, just to open up the backs of the legs, releasing any tension or tightness. Find some stillness here. You can keep a little bend in the knees. Sit bones reach up and back. Glide the shoulders down the back. Wrap the upper arms around and in. Feel the inner thighs pull up towards your sit bones. Towards the end of your next exhalation, bend your knees, look between your hands, and then walk or step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Pausing here, just a couple cycles of breath. Bend your knees here as much as you'd like. Just release your spine, shoulders out of the ears. And on your next inhalation, halfway lift, fingertips to shins or quads, shoulders back, chin in, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root down with your feet to rise, arms reach all the way up. Hands come to heart center, exhale. Cycle of breath here. Breathe in and breathe out. And then we'll move through one flow. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, little bend in the knees, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins or quads, chin in, shoulders back. Exhale, plant your palms and step back to high plank. You can always bring your knees down here if you like. Pause. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, shift slightly forward, bend your elbows towards the back of the mat, lower down onto your belly. Tops of the feet press down, shoulders onto the back, elbows in. We'll do 3 cobras here. Inhale, lift your head, your chest, your shoulders. Tops of the feet press down. And exhale, lower down, nice and smooth. Twice more. Inhale, lift. Gently put pressure in your hands, but really feel the back body enliven. As you exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, lift, cobra. And then this time as you exhale, tuck your toes under, extend your arms, pull the belly in, shift up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Bend your knees towards the end of your exhalation. Look between your hands and then walk or step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to quads or shins, shoulders back, chin in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root down with your feet to rise. Arms come all the way up. Hands touch at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause for a cycle of breath. Release your arms down by your side. Feet are hip width distance apart. Preparing for chair pose, just to warm up the legs a little more. Wake up the core. Sit back in your imaginary chair. Weight in your heels, reach your arms up overhead. If that's too much on your shoulders, you can have your hands out in front of you, but plug the shoulder blades in. Chest is open, pull the belly in, tailbone is lengthening down. Make sure you can see your toes so that your weight is in the heels. Continue to breathe here nice and stable. Focus your eyes on one point. Nice and calm and centered. And then on your inhalation, straighten your legs, arms reach up, and then exhale, lower your arms down. Good. Inhale, reach your arms back up overhead. Exhale, little bend in the knees, forward fold. Now this time, we're going to take a nice step back with the left leg and gently place the left knee down. Your right ankle tracks in line with your right knee. Reach your arms up overhead, thumbs back in space. Drop that right hip down. And then we're going to inhale here. And as you exhale, take your hands down, frame your right foot and shift your hips back. Your right leg extends, half split. Flex your right toes towards the face. We're going to flow back and forth like this, from low lunge to half split. Bend your right knee, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take your hands down, shift your hips back, extend the right leg. Inhale, bend your right knee, reach the arms up. Exhale, take your hands down, shift your hips back, extend the right foot. And now here, we'll just hold here. Your hands could be on the fingertips. You can always bring your hands on blocks. Soften the shoulders. Imagine there's a thread tied to your heart and you're finding this lift throughout your spine. Steady breaths here, in and out through the nose. Just awakening up the hamstrings a little bit. Good. Now re-bend your right knee, shift your weight forward, tuck your left toes underneath, power up your back leg. Take your gaze out slightly in front of you. We're going to step into the right foot. And as you inhale, your left leg's going to extend, your right leg extends, your left foot is flexed, hips are closed, long spine. As you exhale, slowly lower your left leg beside the right, forward fold. Take a cycle of breath here, pause. And on your next inhalation, root down with your feet, rise up, arms all the way up. Hands touch. As you exhale, hands to heart center. And inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. So we're starting to feel perhaps a little bit more warm in the body. Now we're going to take a step back with the right leg. Place that right knee down. Left ankle in line with the left knee. Reach your arms up, inhale. Pause and drop in here for your exhale. Drop the left hip down, low belly zips up and in. Chest open, shoulders down. Take a breath in here. And then as you exhale, hands come down, shift your hips back, extend your left leg, left toes flex. And then we'll flow like this dynamically here. Inhale, bend your left knee, arms reach up. Exhale, hands down, extend your left leg. And again, inhale, reach your arms up, bend your left knee. And exhale, take your hands down, hips back, pause here. Flex the foot, soften the shoulders. Your spine is extending out of the waist. Chin is slightly in, breathe here. Nice deep nourishing breaths. Beautiful. Rebend your left knee. From here, inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, lower your arms down. Tuck your right toes underneath, power up your back leg. Your gaze is just slightly in front of your left foot. We're gonna step into the left leg. You're gonna inhale, lift your right leg up, hips closed, right foot is flexed, lengthen both legs, long spine, chin in. And then as you exhale, slowly lower the right leg beside the left, hip width distance apart, forward fold. Root down with your feet to rise. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here for a cycle of breath. Reset. Lower your arms down. Okay, here we go. We're going to come into the heart of this asana piece, asana practice, where we'll weave in the soham. Take a step back with your left leg, preparing for warrior one. So your legs are on 2 tracks. Your left toes are out on a 45-degree angle. Firm the outer edge of your left foot. Back leg is firm and strong. Bend your right knee. 2 tracks. You can always take your feet a little wider to feel more stable. Arms reach up, thumbs back in space. Keep pulling that right hip back. Eyes along the horizon, just connect with your breath here. Take a breath in here. And then as you exhale, flip your palms down towards the ground, lower the arms down and straighten your right leg. Now, you might want to shorten your stance just a little bit and maybe go a little wider, preparing for a dynamic pyramid pose. So here, we're going to take our right hand, the back of the right hand, to the base of the lower back, so your right palm is facing open. Give your right shoulder a loop onto the back so it's not caving in. And then we're going to reach the left arm up. So we're going to move dynamically here. I'll just give you one example, I'll show you. We're going to inhale here, and then when we exhale, we're going to fold over the hips. We're going to come down, down, down. Try to keep the bicep by the ear, and then when you inhale, we're going to come back up. So what we're going to do is we're going to weave in the mantra, so hum, either internally silently, or you can say it with me out loud. I'll say it out loud so we can keep us on the same rhythm. Prepare. Back of the hand is open. And we'll reach the left arm up. Try to keep the bicep by the ear. You can always give a little bend in your right knee. When you fold, your right hip pulls back in space. Long, long spine. So inhale here to prepare. So. And then as you exhale, it's hum. We're going to lower down. Hum. Inhale, lead with the thumb. Rise. So. Exhale, hum. Hum. And again, inhale, so. Last one, exhale, hum. Release. Lower your right hand down. Forward fold here, just release the mantra. Breathe into your belly, shoulders out of the ears. Back of the neck is long. Keep pulling that right hip back. Breathe into your belly. Let everything settle. Now to come out of the shape, we're going to inhale, halfway lift the spine. Stay here for your exhale, hands to your hips. Feel the power of your legs, shoulders back. Inhale, rise up with a flat back. And then as you exhale, step your left foot forward, palms face forward, mountain pose, Tadasana. Eyes along the horizon here. Come back to balance, center yourself, come back to your breath. Ready for the other side? We're going to take a step back with the right leg, preparing for warrior one. So you're on 2 tracks. So your right toes are out on a 45-degree angle. Firm the outer edge of your right foot. Left knee is bent. Back leg is firm, so it's not just dead weight. Pull the left hip back, but keep firming the outer edge of the right foot. Reach your arms up. Thumbs back in space. And again, eyes up. Breathe into your belly. Take a breath in here. And then as you exhale, flip your palms down. Start to lower your arms down as you lengthen the left leg. Readjust your feet, preparing for that dynamic pyramid with Soham. So I like to walk my foot in a little bit closer, and my legs are on definitely 2 tracks, maybe a little wider for more stability. Now you're going to take your left hand behind you, back of the hand to your low back. Notice if the shoulder's collapsing, pull it back. Long spine, tailbone lengthens down. Reach your right arm up, bicep stays by the ear as much as you can. Think of the thumb drawing back. This is about strengthening and lengthening the spine and anchoring the mind into the mantra. Maybe you try something different today and you chant the Soham out loud with me. It doesn't matter how you sound. So preparing here, we're going to inhale the So. And as you exhale, left hip pulls back, lower down, hum. Leading with your thumb, inhale, rise, So. And exhale, lower down, hum. And again, lead with the thumb, inhale, So. And exhale, lower, hum. Release. Left hand comes down, left hip is pulling back, spine lengthens out of the waist as you fold here. Release the mantra, breathe into your belly, maybe you close your eyes. Back of the neck is long, shoulders are out of the ears. Okay, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, stay here. Exhale, hands on the waist, shoulders back, feel the power of your legs. Inhale, you rise up, feel your strength. Exhale, step your right foot forward beside the left. Tadasana, mountain pose, reintegrate, recenter here. Breathe in and out through the nose. All right, we're gonna take ourselves down. Wind down, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend in the knees, forward fold. Try to move away from habit, stay present to each moment. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins or quads. Exhale, plant your palms down, step back to downward dog, or if you would like to flow with me, you can lower down onto your belly as your exhalation. Inhale is your cobra or upward facing. And then exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. Cycle of breath here. Inhale, lift your heels up nice and high. Exhale, gently place your knees down. Bring whatever hip to the side and your legs will come forward. Preparing for a seated twist to balance things out before a brief shavasana. So we'll start with the right leg bent, the left leg long. And we'll place the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Take your left hand down, lean over to your left, bend your bottom leg, so bend your left knee, and bring that right sit bone down. If you can't bring both sit bones down, keep your left leg straight out or sit up on a block. We're gonna bring the right hand behind you as a kickstand for support. Try to hug in that right thigh. From here, your left arm's gonna reach up. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you're gonna hug that right thigh in or hook left tricep to outside of right thigh, twisting to the right. Your shoulders and chest stay open, shoulders down, spine long, and your head is the last to turn. Breathe deeply into your belly, abdominal breathing here. You're welcome to bring your attention and your focus right to the center of the forehead. Beautiful. Inhale, untwist, come to center. Pause in the center, interlace your hands, hook your knee. Stay here for your exhale. Receive. Okay, other side. So now your left knee is going to bend. Place the left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Lean over to your right, bend your right leg, your bottom leg. And then both sit bones connected. You decide how you want to place your feet. Make sure you're rooted with your sit bones. Left hand comes behind you. Use it as a kickstand As you gain strength in your back, inhale, reach your right arm up. And then as you exhale, either hug the left thigh in or hook right tricep outside of left thigh. As long as you're not forcing your way, you want to still have this open space for your breath and energy to flow. Shoulders back, chest open. Hug the left thigh in towards your torso, torso towards the thigh. Breathe, abdominal breathing. Awareness can drop into the center of the forehead or between the eyebrows. Find ease and softness here. Beautiful. Inhale, untwist, come to center, interlace your hands, hold on to your knee. Pause here for the exhale, receive your twist. Okay, we're gonna unravel the legs. We're gonna make our way down onto our backs. Before we come into a brief shavasana, I'm just gonna pull the knees in towards the chest, just to bring in some symmetry again, some balance. Breathe into your belly. And then extend your legs out long, nice and wide. We'll come into about a minute shavasana just to integrate all of the beautiful work that we've just done, preparing for some pranayama after this. Palms open, close your eyes, release any effort or control of your breath. Just allow yourself to rest. Rest in the mantra Soham. Soham. I am that, and that I am. Just slowly start to deepen your breath here. Start to bring some movement back into your body, just reawakening. Give yourself a nice, good, big, long stretch. Bring your knees in toward you. Give yourself a hug here. And then you can either roll over to one side or give yourself a rock up. And then we'll come to a comfortable seated position. So you can, again, sit up on a block or lean up against the wall or sit on a chair if you'd like, making sure you feel comfortable and supported and at ease so that we could really focus in on the pranayama and the meditation. So we're going to work with a pranayama called Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. So you're going to create this mudra with your hand where your peace fingers come in, so your thumb and your two little fingers are open. And what you'll do is you'll take your thumb and these other two fingers and you're going to just slide your hand down the bridge, the bony part of your nose, all the way down until you start to feel the flesh, the cartilage. And that's where you're going to gently place your fingers when we're gently closing the nostrils and alternating the breath through each nostril. I'll guide you through and then I'll let you go on your own. And we will weave in the mantra Soham in this pranayama. So make sure your nostrils feel clear. If you need to pause and blow your nose, you can come back. Sitting up nice and tall, you maintain a tall, straight spine throughout the practice. Release any gripping in the thighs. Close down your eyes. And then just start to breathe in and out through both nostrils. Let yourself settle. You're going to create the mudra with your right hand, so your thumb, your pinky, and your ring finger are out. Your shoulders will stay relaxed, your elbow will stay in. And just hover your fingers over the cartilage there of your nose, just so that we're on the same page. Take a breath in through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Gently close your right nostril with your thumb and take a long, slow inhale through the left nostril, about 4 to 5 counts. Gently close the left nostril, release your thumb, exhale through the right nostril, about 4 to 5 counts. Nice and smooth. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close right, exhale through the left. Now on the next inhalation through the left, feel free to add the mantra Soham. So inhale through the left, inhaling So. Close left, exhale right, Hum. Inhale right, So. Close right, exhale left, Hum. Inhale left, So. Exhale right, Hum. Inhale right, So. Exhale left, Hum. Now keep going on your own. Inhale left. Continue on your own, just alternating between the left side and the right side. Don't overthink it. It doesn't need to be perfect. The So is on the inhale. The Hum is on the exhale. Alternating between left side and right side, balancing the brain, balancing left side and right side, the solar forces and the lunar forces, bringing it in to the one. Soham. You're going to start to wrap up your Nadi Shodhana, the alternate nostril breathing, making sure that wherever you are, there's no rush, and that you end on the left side, exhaling out through the left nostril. And whenever that is complete, you can release your hand back onto your lap and just allow your breath to balance and breathe in and out through both nostrils again. And now place your awareness in the center of the forehead or the space between the eyebrows. And in this pulsing, illuminating light here in the center of the forehead, allow the mantra Soham to unfold. It unfolds as contentment, Soham. I am the drop, and I am the ocean. I am that, and that I am. Rest here in this mantra unfolding from this pulsating light to the center of the forehead for the next half minute or so. Resting in ease. And you're welcome to stay here, resting in Soham for as long as you'd like. If you feel you're ready to close your practice, you can do so in any way that you wish, any way that you desire. Maybe bringing your palms together in a slight bowing of the chin just to acknowledge your efforts. Thank you for your trust and for sharing your practice. From my heart to yours. Namaste.